Meantime, leaders and senior representatives of opposition political parties in Parliament will meet in Cape Town this afternoon to discuss the way forward. On the agenda will be the EFF's motion of no confidence in President Zuma and the parliamentary process to elect a new president. The parties want the no confidence motion, scheduled for the 22nd, to be brought forward to tomorrow. They insist that the country and Parliament cannot be ground to a halt while the ANC tries to resolve its problems with President Zuma. Let's get more now from Parliament, where the opposition party leaders are meeting today to discuss their plan of action for seeing the removal of President Zuma from the top job. Our Bulelani Philip joins us now for more. Bulelani, good afternoon. The ANC is under extreme pressure to make a decisive decision today. And if pressure from within is not enough, they've got pressure from the public, they've got pressure from opposition parties. What are we expecting to hear from their meeting today?
Well, good afternoon to you, Natasha, and to the viewers. Basically, it's another day and another meeting, both within the ANC as well as, on the other hand, the opposition parties. Now, here in Parliament, ordinarily on a Monday, you hardly find any MPs as they try to make their way into Parliament. But today, it's a different game, as the opposition leaders are gathering here this afternoon to ensure that they debate their own strategy in terms of putting pressure and trying to remove President Jacob Zuma. As the ANC prepares to also hold its NEC meeting in Joburg at around 2 o'clock, the opposition parties will also be meeting at the same time to actually debate and discuss how they're going to proceed with the issue of the motion of confidence in the president, as well as in the event that the president is removed from office, how the process of electing a new president will unfold. And now one of those leaders who's going to be attending that meeting is the leader of the UDM, General Bandu Olomisa, who now joins me here in Parliament. General, good afternoon to you. Thanks for making time. Basically, this afternoon's meeting, what are you guys hoping to achieve out of it?
You must remember that this campaign of removing Zuma has been a campaign and is still a campaign of the opposition parties. The ruling party, the ANC, seeing that the damage has been done after they have almost took 9 years to defend Zuma, all of a sudden they say Zuma must go, and they don't even know for what reason. They can't share the reasons why he must go. Unlike in the opposition, we have stated categorically why Zuma has to go. We are happy that now at last they have seen the light that Zuma must go. Let's pray that they will come out of their cocoon tomorrow and join hands, and then we put a vote of no confidence against Zuma. What they decide and what they do internally is none of our business. This afternoon we're going to find out whether there is a response from the Speaker on the request that there should be an earlier vote of no confidence debate. And also we'll discuss the SONA state of SONA address as to find out, is it still relevant to have SONA? Why don't we just focus on the forthcoming budget? If it is still relevant, then we will hope that the ANC will sort their mess tonight.
In the event that the ANC is making this decision today and they decide to remove the president, is the motion then not academic?
Oh yes, obviously there will be no need for a motion if Zuma accepts their decision, because he can still, remember that he can still interdict them and tell them that he was elected by Parliament, so it's buying time. So we are saying let's have a vote of no confidence tomorrow. Don't waste your time, because they are going to take a decision and then go back to union buildings, seek an appointment to convey the NEC decision. And then somebody will say, no, Zuma is not available, I'll see you next week.
And now lastly, what if then the Speaker decides to reject that request to bring that motion forward?
We are going to discuss exactly that this afternoon. We've got many options. Don't worry about that. You know us.
All right. Thank you so much, General Bandu Olomisa. The leader of the UDM giving us some insight in terms of what the opposition parties are planning with regards to responding to the issue of the future of President Jacob Zuma. Natasha will take you back to studio.
Thanks. Bulelani Philip live from Parliament discussing the opposition leaders' plans for their meeting today as the ANC's NEC meets at 2 o'clock this afternoon.